Alright, hey guys, SubakSupreme here, got another battle for you guys after like 3 weeks to a month, something like that. So anyway, I'm starting to use a new team because I was checking out the Smogon RMT section and the OU community create a Pokemon team, something like that. But anyway, it's like they chose Nidoking and I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I look closer, it's like pretty much they're using the Latios set I've been trying to base my team off of, and then they have like 3 other pokes with that set similar, so I'm like pretty similar to my set, team, I mean. It's like, so I just dropped my team right there because I'm like, if I do make it good and make the like nice changes, people will be like, oh, you copied that, so I don't want that. So joined the Dark Horse project, took up Gorebyss, and it's pretty cool Pokemon. Definitely give it a whirl. So without further ado, we will hop into the battle. Alright, so here we go. So the name of his team is my opponent's UsingStuntsT team, so it leads me to believe it is Stunts team, but I don't know. So basically, I could assume, so basically, lead off with my dual screen Azelf, which is pretty cool. So, set up my screen. So, when I see him go for the sub, I go for the explosion to break his sub so I can bring my Metagross. Here, but from what I've seen, if it is the sub Dragman set, this set shouldn't be that hard to deal with because it only has Dragon Claws that is its attack move. And even if the Reflect wasn't there, Dragon Claws really will not do much to my Metagross with its pretty good defense. So basically, I like pound it with an Ice Punch, but it only does a measly 25%. So that is definitely not going to be able to break through, especially since he can just roost off the damage. So here, I just keep going for the Ice Punch, hoping I can get a crit or a freeze or something. Because he does have yes, he has a leftovers, alright. So maybe get a lucky freeze or just get a crit or something. Some nice hacks like that. And he definitely cannot get up another boost while I'm here due to the fact that my Ice Punch will KO. It should KO, yes, it definitely KO, or do a very hefty chunk. So basically here it just keeps roosting up the damage, and I'm like, I'm thinking about switching here because I'm like, but then it's like, I don't want to risk him getting the boost, but on the other hand, I don't want to, I'm thinking, is he trying to stall out my Ice Punches? But I've only used like, I think 4 or 5, so it's fine. So he does end up switching, knowing it's a losing battle for him, because eventually I will get a crit. So now I finally get the crit on his Magnezone, so it's like, oh, good game, but no. Well, not really for Metagross anyway, but no, I'm a Lumberry, so it led him to believe I was Choice, which I am not. So I go for the Earthquake here, which is a nice KO. I was actually kind of surprised I outsped him, actually. So now it goes into his Infernape, so I definitely want to keep my Metagross in, as it will be my main recipient, as I think I said. So I go into my Latios, which is a great Infernape check / counter, make it take his hits pretty well. So here I am also a dual screen Latios, which is a pretty effective set, because it's like, it offers, like, behind both screens Memento, you can really set, but no, he gets the lucky crit. But either way, I wouldn't have Mementoed here anyway, because it would have been much nicer to get the screens up, switch to, like, someone to threaten him out, and then I could Memento later and went in for the final kill. But basically, I bring my Gorebyss here. Now, I don't know if he has the Grass Knot, apparently does, but another cool thing I learned, Gorebyss is light, so that's a pretty fun fact, I guess. Alright, so now I go for the Shell Smash here, which is very good. That's like the only reason to use Gorebyss. And it's pretty beastly, like, at +2, it can do work. Like, normally you think like, oh, Baton Pass as soon as you get it. But it can do work. So here I go for the Substitute, thinking he's gonna predict my switch into like Mence or something. But he does not, because he has a Landorus and a Terrakion in the wings. But I go for the Surf here, knowing I will definitely kill the Infernape or Terrakion or Landorus if it was like dumb enough to switch in. So basically here I'm like sitting pretty with my +2s in my offense. So now I'm like, I do not have Ice Beam. I might put that over Sub, but Sub has helped in a lot certain situations. So I Baton Pass you. Now it's a different story, Metagross versus Dragonite. Back round frickin' 2. But now I'm at +2. And now I definitely outspeed him, so these subs have nothing on me because I will outspeed, and even with the multi-skill, I'm going to do way more than, I'd assume at least 50, so these Ice Punch are going to definitely hurt. So he does switch one to preserve his multi-skill, so I didn't get my rocks with my Azelf, which really would have helped. But this Ice Punch mauls the Espeon, it's only a measly 10% left, and I'm still behind my Reflect, so I just go for the Ice Punch again, not wanting to like, I don't know, it's just an easy move, so it's like here. Now, it's pretty much sweeping time. Now, I kind of felt like a dick for not asking if I record him, because honestly, when you get sweeped, it's not a pretty sight, and you may not want that on, but, like, on YouTube or whatever. But basically, it's kind of like, I know I should have asked him, I'm like, I haven't uploaded in so long, so I'm like, alright, I need a video, and he probably won't even see it. Even if he does, it's like, alright, we can have a fair battle or whatever. Well, it is fair, but I mean, like, when he's, like, pumped, like, he's ready to be recorded. I don't know. Basically, so, since Metagross is such a boss, it does not need screens to survive those earthquakes. Now, if it was Sand Force up, it would be a different story, obviously. But here, that is a good game, as I finally take out the Dragonite with that Ice Punch. So I did not get to use my other two dudes, which were Salamence and Virizion. They're pretty much for wall breaking, and I'm honestly not too sure, because Metagross is obviously the star of the show here. But anyway, that is good game, and so guys, do your stuff, rate, comment, subscribe, and check out my channel. I guess that's another good thing. So anyway, I will see you guys later, hopefully with another upload. So you guys have a nice evening, or whatever time it is around here, alright?